On Thursday, 21st November 2019, Elon Musk's company, Tesla, unveiled its new breathtaking electric automobile. They called it Cybertruck. The Cybertruck was unique, ugly, and attractive, all at the same time. Everyone thought the idea for such a vehicle must have come from a genius, and they are right. But not the way any one of us thought about it. A few days after Cybertruck was unveiled, Elon Musk revealed on Twitter that the idea for the design of the vehicle, which had already made $5 billion in pre-order, was gotten from Lotus E-Spirit, a car used in The Spy Who Loved Me, a 1977 movie by James Bond. You see, every meaningful achievement or every change in your life will start from an idea. But how exactly do you get an idea that can change your life? Listen to what Sam Walton said. Great ideas come from everywhere, if you just listen and look for them. Wonderful ideas that can help you start a successful business are everywhere, but you won't get them except you consciously look for them and listen. Great ideas that can change your entire life are everywhere, but you won't get them except you are consciously looking and paying attention. Most people in our world today are too busy. We wake up each day to run to our offices. While commuting to work, we're too busy with our phones that we pay no attention to whatever is going on around us. We're too busy working on jobs that we have no time left to work on ourselves. So we hardly renew our minds, ask questions, or discover a new way of doing things. Great ideas come from everywhere, if you just listen and look for them. Read books for great ideas. There have been a few times books changed my life, but the most important of those times was in 2016. I borrowed a book from one of my friends, and while reading, I read the story of how someone started a business using a matchmaking business model. A few weeks after I read this book, a thought came to my mind, and that was, why can't I do what this guy did in a different industry? Up until this time, I was poor and broke, but the singular idea changed my financial status forever. It was a single idea, and it was from a book. While I can't promise you that the next book you'll read will contain an idea that will change your life, I can promise you that every good book has a way of refreshing your mind. Unfortunately, we're a generation of people who no longer read books. Most people hardly read more than one book a year in most advanced countries of the world, while in some countries, 90% of the population only read for tests or exams in school. The sad irony of this is that an average millionaire reads about 50 books a year. Average CEOs read similar number of books. If the most successful people in our society have a habit, then that should be a good thing to consider. Don't you think? Great ideas come from everywhere if you just listen and look for them. Books are the good sources of great ideas, but there are other ways you can get good ideas. Your friends can change your life. I remember reading about how Paul Allen bought a magazine for Bill Gates, which ignited the idea of Microsoft. Several times in my career as an entrepreneur, I discovered a new way of doing things, or an idea for a new thing just by having a conversation with like-minded friends. If you have some positive-minded friends, you'll do yourself a great favor to meet with those people regularly and have conversations around things that are very important. When you discuss with people who are positive and learned, their opinions shape your thoughts and you start to see things in a different direction. Great ideas come from everywhere if you just listen and look for them. Good movies, news, and almost everything that goes on in our world could be a great source for a new idea. But you have to pay attention, search, and listen. Since ideas are the sources of change, your life will remain the same if you don't do these three things. Search to learn, pay attention to what's going on around you, and listen. Great ideas come from everywhere if you just listen and look for them.